Hey guys, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. My name is the Lady Designer, and today we are back with our African mini zoo. And I did make some changes here because, well, as you may have noticed in the previous episode, we did have some issues here with the lemurs. So I replaced some of the lemurs, and despite me saying, oh yeah, this one is going to move, that one is going to move, that one is going to move, we now only have the black and white rough lemur, including, I think, 2 extra in this habitat, and the rest is moved. Look at this little one. Oh, they're so adorable. Our water issue is solved now, so we have a little water area right over here, which I am extremely happy about because it was just terrible. Oh, the inspector left a report. I actually never look at these reports because they just don't really do too much, unfortunately. So yeah, you may be wondering, where are the other lemurs? But first, I did make a few other billboards because, well, keeping all the red and white ruffed and the ring-tailed lemurs was a little bit silly, and also just to keep the same ones everywhere. So I just made a few different ones which you can download in my Discord server, but we still have 2 little signs right over here, and these are actually with like the advertisement to the habitat where they are right now, and also to give you a little bit of an idea, like, oh yeah, they all were in here, but they're now replaced, so you can find them in a different spot. Other than that, nothing has changed here in this habitat. Still a cool habitat, one that I'm super happy with, but yeah, not for 3 lemur species. So let's right away go to here. We have the beautiful West African lion in here in a not super big habitat, but yet I am super happy with it. I feel like this is definitely a pretty realistic area as well. And of course, with this backside area, absolutely love it. But on the other side, so if we just follow the path right over here, go around the lion's habitat, we now have an area. It is a little bit different. I know that I mentioned, I think even in 2 episodes, that I wanted to add the tortoise as well in here. Then realizing, like, hey, this is an African mini zoo, we're only going to add African animals. The tortoise and the Nile monitor are the only reptiles that we have from Africa. So I need to save these guys for the little reptile house that we're going to create. So I can't add the tortoise in here, even though I would love to. So we have a pretty... I duplicated a lot of the climbing frames from the other habitat, I do have to admit that. But this is a pretty big space for these ring-tailed lemurs and red ruff lemurs. Like, not humongous, but they have the space that they need. And especially on the outside, like this being more of like a big cage now. And we have like this extension right over here. I'm really happy with this area. I think it looks really cool. And also that this is like a little bit lower than this area. It's all a pretty interesting build. Oh, I do need to add some cracks and decals and stuff on the orange part still. But this building is still not finished. Like, we are still going to add... Maybe we can even make this bigger along the way. I mean, this can be such a cool building in the end, with like some staff buildings here in the middle to make sure that everything will run smoothly. But yeah, I am really excited about this area as well. So hopefully you guys will like this too. I cannot, like, as long as this building is not finished, I am not able to upload this. Like, it's going to be like really weird half buildings, I think, if I will be like adding this to the collection list. So hopefully you guys don't mind, but I will try to see what I can do once all the habitats are done. Wait, what? How did you get there? That's not good. Wait a second, I did not really check the traversable area. Did I? I actually do not know. This may have been just a little accident. Maybe just pretend that there's like a little hole here in the fencing and one of them tried to escape from there. I really have no idea what happened here. What did we have right over here? We have some vet research complete. Oh my god, that one's so fast. But that is also because of the research center being like super close. And the black and white rough lemur is doing really well too. Oh wait, why do I? Oh, it's actually already done. You see, that is just perfect. So like putting the research center close to your habitat makes it so fast, which I absolutely love. But that means that we can now put this on a grade 3. You are pregnant, July. Oh, that's this year. Oh my god, please have 2 or something. 2 cubs. But I'm so happy with that. Oh man, that's amazing. They are actually pregnant. Oh wow. Man, this game is so beautiful. I can't help it. I absolutely love it. So yeah, with the ring-tailed lemurs and stuff, oh, we can actually make this 19, 16, something. But with the ring-tailed lemurs now being moved, I did change the contraceptives. So if we go to here and we just select only the lemurs, like so, you can see like, man, the reproduction went so freaking fast, which was just ridiculous, really. So I just made sure like in every habitat, there should now be 1 male ring-tailed lemur and 1 female ring-tailed lemur without contraceptives. So the only thing I need to make sure of is that these babies do get contraceptives, because if they grow up, they might do some inbreeding and stuff. We do not want that. But I think that is the way to go for at least for now. So we will not have too many lemur babies in our zoo, because that is going to cause us like a lot more issues in the future. So, oh my goodness, yeah. Lemurs are definitely quite challenging in here. The African penguins are doing really well at the moment. They have this extra little space right now, like the little babies at least. So these little babies are doing really well. Almost, maybe, just maybe, we need to make sure that the penguin adults all get contraceptives right now too, because honestly, I feel like it is, it's going a little bit fast now. Like in the beginning, I was like, oh no, they're not reproducing. And now you're like, oh no, oh wait, what did I just click? And now you're like, oh no, it's going so fast. There we go. And now, give these contraceptives, like how old? When do they become adults? Okay, so around 4.5 years old or something like that. Well, maybe these males could get some contraceptives as well. Let's just do it like this. I don't know if we have 1 penguin that is still going to give us some offspring. So, yeah, the the amount of space for these little ones is definitely an issue. So it should not go too fast. But maybe we could do the same with like all the other animals, or at least with the lemurs. So we just have 1 male and 1 female. So maybe we could just check. We have like a golden status, but those are little babies still. What is the highest? This one has the highest appeal, Babusi, and they have like partners, don't they? Yes, or at least the current mate. Yes, perfect. Okay, so Babusi. And who is that? Fibonacci or something like that. All right. So these two. Oh, and this one is also the one that is pregnant right now. So that is probably even the best thing. I wonder, like, if they all grow up. Yeah, we cannot really expand this habitat too much with too many penguins, because we will definitely get some issues here at some point with the space. But for now, we are good and everything is going well. So I'm not too worried about that just yet. And other than that, like this whole habitat is properly working. Everything, yeah, everything seems to be going very well, and it's not like super busy or anything like that. And that is also definitely because we now have the West African lions in here, because they are probably the most popular animals. Yes, they are. And the next place, exhibits. Oh, you can see the exhibit. All right, but we're not... Well, in the reptile house, we are going to add a few of the exhibits, obviously. But yeah, this also pretty much fixed itself, even though this path is still quite busy. It's not too bad. But that's also like, this is the shortest way to go to the lemurs here. I'm not really sure why you guys are standing here instead of just standing here. That is a little bit odd, but I think that is going to be all right in the future. And that is like, every time I keep saying that, like also with these this lemur house, but you see it's now not so busy anymore. So you just continue and have a little faith that things will resolve by itself at some point. How are our little meerkats doing? I think they're doing really well. Like, we have 6 babies in here, so obviously we will not see any more offspring unless, like, what I could do is just put these 6 in the training center, and then at some point the alpha male and female, or at least the alpha female, I think it is in with meerkats, is going to be pregnant again, and then we can put it back. We'll have even more little babies in here. What do we have right over here? Speaker is overlapping. Oh yeah, I try to like overlap these two. I guess I didn't really do it too well, so they were covering each other. It's about to have offspring. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh, I'm super curious to see these little cubs in here. There she goes. There she goes. Oh, look at that. Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, look at that little face. Yes, 2. Thank you. That's exactly what I wanted. So we have 2 little females. Oh, that's so adorable. Sada and a baby. Oh, that's so cute. And this one is a golden status. Is this one also golden status? Oh, this one is not. But man, oh, they're so cute. Okay, but this is going to mean that we are going to see... So, oh, what was that? What was that? Oh my gosh. But we are going to see more people now because they all want to see these little cubs, of course. So I am expecting a little bit more guests in this particular area at some point. But for now, I think it's going to be fine. Now, for this episode, I adopted some animals and we're making a mini zoo, you know? And I'm going to build a really humongous habitat because I got, let me just show you. I got a giraffe, or 2 giraffes is like the minimum. They need like 1,800 square meters. And then I have 3 zebras because that is also the minimum. And they need 960 square meters. Also, I am taking into account that they are going to get a baby giraffe. They are going to get 1 baby zebra because the other one is going to get contraceptives. I really calculated this, guys. And then we have the common ostrich, which needs 863 square meters. So in total, and then I'm going to calculate that these guys are going to get 3 babies. That means that we need a total amount of space, or a minimum amount of space, of 3,600. You guys, that is going to be a really big challenge, but I really want to get these guys in, and I really am up for that challenge. I mean, I think this is going to be really cool to have this African savanna habitat in this mini zoo. It's gonna be fun. So without further talking, now let's just go and start building as soon as the rain stops here, because oh boy, this is this is so hard to see. Let's go and do this. gosh, the struggle really was real. Like, who would have thought that a big African savanna habitat would not be really the perfect match for a mini zoo? I mean, seriously? But I am really happy with how this area has turned out, but it really was a struggle. Also, regarding money, like, I did had to like take loans first to start with the 5K loan, then the 20K loan, then the 50K loan, and I was just not able to finish this habitat without that money. And also what I did was like build some shops right over here, so I took the same shops from the entrance building and just put them right over here because yeah, well, this definitely also gives us more money. And in the back we have a water pump, water treatment thing, and the transformer, and some ATM, some toilets. So everything is also now a little bit more nearby. I mean, the entrance is right over here. So this is probably a perfect spot again to give them fulfill some of their needs, I guess. But yes, this habitat, oh boy, was it a struggle. Like the giraffe is not like able to fit in everywhere. So if we look at the traversable area, the giraffe is only able to like use the middle section right over here. And like the smaller animals are obviously able to use more of this building as well. So yeah, the traversable area that they can use is a little bit different depending on what animal you are going to click right over here. So I'm not entirely sure. Like I said, I wanted to build a habitat from around 3,600. And well, this is basically 3,900. So it is a little bit bigger. And because of like the smaller animals as well, I did decide to add the pronghorn antelope in here as well. Oh, look at you. Because they're just so beautiful. I really love these guys so much. And they're like one of the smallest animals that you were able to add in here. So yeah, I thought like, you know what, I'm just going to try and add that. But obviously we need to make sure that we have enough space as soon as all these animals, like I mean, the ostrich can have like, I think it was five offspring at the same time. Hopefully not. And hopefully, like I remember when having babies from the ostrich, that they are like really smart to be able to escape from your habitat. So that's definitely going to be a challenge. But we have some beautiful zebras in here, and we have 2 giraffes. Like now we have a male and a female, but maybe we want to add like another female if we have some space for that later on when we have some babies. I think we should just try and see if that is possible. I think that will be just super cool. So right over here we have an educational talking point, and obviously a nice spot for the guests to be able to look at these giraffes pretty nearby, which is just really cool. Also gave this stables a few windows from the side here, so the guests can actually look into these stables and just see a little bit how this is looking from the inside. And for those that missed out on it, yes, this is definitely heavily inspired of the Artist Zoo giraffe habitat. This building's definitely from there. I just really wanted to use that for this habitat. And of course, you can also download, whether you want to download this building and use it yourself, the whole habitat can be downloaded as well now from the workshop, or you just want to have this wall set. So this is the wall set that I used to make that building. So yeah, it's not much, but if you want to use it, go ahead and use that one and see whatever you can come up with. But oh man, just look at this. I was looking at this earlier and I thought this is just perfect. Just notice how like sometimes I remember in the beginning that the mouth was like above the water or too much inside of the water, but it's just perfect. It actually works perfectly, and these guys are just so freaking gorgeous. Absolutely love it. So yeah, they have a natural water source here, which is just super amazing.
And also these rocks. I mean, oh man, I would not really recommend it for like not too good computers. But I mean, it's so cool to play around a little bit with more of these rough rocks. Obviously, the giraffes cannot walk over it, but it definitely makes such a difference. But it really takes like, that's why my money went down so fast because of that. But also on the other side, like, I mean, we have like this moat-ish thing as well, made with all these temple rocks and stuff. Like, you can tell that this side is a little bit more rough than the other side. I feel like, but correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like this definitely feels like more of the older area. And as soon as you go to this section, this is more of the newer area that they later on built and extended the habitat with. I don't know. I just really like the idea. Always have a hard time with these planters. Like, you can also download this planter, of course, but without the plants itself. And then I found these, like, they are not really from this area, but they just work really well, I guess. But yeah, officially they're from Asia. But I think the color scheme and stuff definitely work really well. But as I said, like, I really always have a super hard time with, like, finding the right plants for this type of planter when you do not have that much space. So yeah, if you have the same, this is what I use at least. So yeah, we have this nice habitat right now. We do not have any pregnant animals in here just yet. Now I say that, but I actually am not entirely sure. Can I see this in any other way? Let's see if we can make this an African savanna. Oh, we actually do. Okay. There is a giraffe is pregnant already. And an ostrich is also pregnant. So, okay. We are... oh gosh, I hear thunderstorms. We have a new meerkat. Well, not a new meerkat. We have our alpha meerkat being pregnant. I actually do not know. Okay, no. There are still 6... babies in here. Like, how did I actually think that this one was pregnant? This one is thirsty. Wait a second. Is this not filled? Yes, it is filled. So why is one thirsty? I'm pretty sure that I did see a message of a meerkat about to get offspring, something like that. Meerkat joined the pack. Now am I going crazy? I might actually go crazy because I do not see... which one is the alpha female? Why do I not see her in here? I think I am going crazy. I put all the babies back because I was like 100% sure that there was another meerkat pregnant. And now they are... Oh, you see? You see? That offspring is imminent. Okay, so maybe because it's imminent, you cannot see it anymore in the overview here. Maybe it's already removed or something like that. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud here. But I do want to check. Yeah, we still have enough space in here for the meerkats. I was a little bit worried now that there is like another group of... oh, look, that was adorable. Another group of adorable baby meerkats coming in this habitat as well, that this habitat might become a little bit too small, but this is actually not really a big deal. So we are still able to get more in, but I think we should let it go from now. Like, do not remove any of the babies to the training center or anything like that. I think we should just let go of the meerkats now, because else we will get way too much offspring in here. Oh gosh, okay, the ostrich is also about to get some offspring. I'm a little bit worried about that because, like, if it's going to be too many, that is definitely going to be an issue. But we have to wait and see about that. Also, by the way, I did fire one of the vets because of the money issues that I had. We might be able to rehire one and train one again. I actually feel like we should probably just now train all the staff that we have at this point. But yeah, at some point I had to fire the vet, and I did hire another keeper. Oh, look, look what
What? What? Wait, what is that color? We have 2 albinos. You kidding?
I did not see that coming. Okay, I should not say it's leucistic before people people correct me in the comments. Leucistic, I have no idea if I say that right. Wait, how did we get that? Well, maybe I adopted the ostrich and it had like family or something. That could be. Oh, but I did not expect that. But that's really cool. I think that's my first. I think my first leucistic. I'm just gonna say albino because I'm just gonna forget about that word. I'm sorry, but I really did not see that coming. Look at this little one. It's so adorable. Oh, you're so beautiful. Right, okay, so I did fire one of the vets, but I did want to hire like another keeper, so we have 2 keepers right now for the African Savannah, because one is only cleaning and one is giving food, but they are not able to keep up with this. I feel like, especially when this habitat is growing faster, I'm going to repay my loan, by the way, pay off loan. Okay, done. We did lose a lot of money here, but this also is going to cost us less money. So I think that's a good thing. I am going to hire one more keeper and I'm going to put this one in this zone as well. But I am not going to change what it's going to do. I think this is going to help with help with feeding or clean that habitat. And we're just going to see how that will go, but I do really feel like they just need another colleague to help them out. So how are the little lion cubs doing right over here? I mean, oh, look at you. Oh, look at that one. It's playing with his mom. Mommy doesn't like. Sorry. Oh man, these guys are just so beautiful. The amount of space was slightly big enough, but not really. What are you doing? You're playing with that box. That's really cool. Oh, hello. Oh, I never saw like the dedication of a lion playing with a box this much. Oh, this is so cool. I feel like they actually changed that. Although I have not seen lions for a pretty long time, but this one is like really dedicated to play with that box. Okay, that was we pretend we did not see that right over there in the back side. Also, it did hide away like a lot of bins and donation boxes in these tree patches right over here. So if you're wondering, and right over here, this also works really well to hide it away a little bit. This sign can also be downloaded from the collection list, by the way, if you want to download that one. I'm actually really happy with this little information stand because this one actually works really well, especially when it starts to rain. Like we have a few on the entrance part, so yeah, I feel like having a few more of these round information booths around the zoo is definitely also going to help, especially when it starts to rain again, or for like the adoption packs and stuff. Offspring August 21, so we do have to be a little bit more patient for the offspring of the giraffes. But yeah, do let me know in the comments down below what you all think of our African Savannah habitat in our African mini zoo. Leave a like in the video if you guys enjoyed, and subscribe of course if you haven't already, and leave something nice in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I really do hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye guys! This one is